14.1b, using computers to draw space curves. This shot is Dinosaur National Monument near Vernal, Utah. Here's another shot at Dinosaur National Monument. This is a wall of fossils being excavated. Drawing complicated surfaces and space curves is usually only attempted using a computer. The fancy graphs in most textbooks are drawn using software called Mathematica. You can purchase this software for about the same price as you paid for your graphing calculator. Unfortunately, we do not have the budget to purchase a site license, nor do we have the time or computer lab space to learn Mathematica at school. The second part of section 14.1 in the book discusses the use of computers to draw space curves. If you want to try graphing space curves on your computer, there are several free applications on the internet that you can try. The first one we will look at is called Winplot, and you can download the software at this address. There is also a link from my webpage. Here is an example of a space curve drawn using Winplot. We have x equals 4 plus sine 20t cosine t, y equals 4 plus sine 20t sine t, and z equals cosine 20t. Open Winplot. Click Window and then Three-Dimensional. Click EQUA for Equation and then Parametric. Enter the equations and then click OK. And there we have our curve. This is called a toroidal spiral because it lies on a torus. Another option for plotting is to use the Wolfram Alpha website below. This is also linked from my webpage. You can enter the parametric equations directly into the Wolfram Alpha search engine as follows. Notice we have the x, y, and z components, also the domain for t. And this is what the computer returns. This website doesn't have the options that Winplot has, but it is quick and doesn't require downloading software to your computer. Theoretically, the TI-nspire can plot space curves. Unfortunately, the calculator is limited to a maximum of 50 sample points, so it is limited to only very simple space curves. If we try to plot the previous example on the TI-nspire, this is what we get. Notice how jagged the space curve is. because of the limited number of plotting points. The online resource that accompanies our textbook, Tools for Enriching Calculus, demonstrates techniques for visualizing space curves by drawing them in a box and by interpreting them as the intersection of surfaces. Go to www.stewartcalculus.com/TEC, click on our book, Calculus 6E, click on Browse Visuals and Modules, and look at 14.1b and 14.1c. Note that for this to run correctly on your computer, you will need to download Java and some specific Java components.